Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Life of Logan TV. And if this is your first time here, or if you haven't done so already, I would greatly appreciate it if you would please hit that subscribe button, make sure you like the video, and whenever something hits home for you, please make sure you comment down below. All right, y'all. So today's video is courtesy of a conversation I had with someone recently, and they were asking me about a previous relationship, and they were saying, what did you do wrong in their previous relationship? And I thought about it, and at the time, I was like, I think the only thing I did wrong was grow, and with my pending growth happening, it made us grow apart. And that was, I don't know if that was, I don't want to say it was ego speaking. It might have just been ignorance, don't attribute to malice that things that can be chalked up to ignorance. And because I still had some more soul searching to do, and then I had a light bulb moment just now. And what I did wrong in my previous relationship was the fact that I forgot to be her friend still. I was so focused on being husband, lover boy, all that stuff, whatever. I totally threw our friendship that we had before we even became romantically involved. I threw all of that away. I threw like anything outside of wifey and girlfriend. It was just like I just ignored those other parts of her, or I eventually just started to ignore those parts. And I stopped trying to flourish my parts through and flush them out even more, because again, I was just so focused on being husband, big daddy, all that good stuff. But I was more so focused on that, and I forgot about the friendship, about the relationship that is outside of being romantically involved. And looking back on it, that is part of the reason why we grew apart, because we forgot that part of it, or at least I'll say I did. I can't sit up and blame anyone else, but I know I did. So how about that? I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna take accountability for myself. And that's basically what the healing journey is. The healing journey isn't just talking about and recovering from things that other people have done to you, affronts and wrongs that people have done to you. The healing journey is also you looking back over your history and calling out when you did something wrong, or when you may have had something wrong, but now in the here and now that you're older, that you're wiser, you can look back and say, this is where I had it wrong. And that's where I had it wrong. I totally abandoned our friendship, and you need to keep that friendship. That's what keeps it lively. You can still be romantically involved and still be best friends. You all can still be romantically involved and still keep it playful, and everything doesn't have to be just conversations about these serious overarching topics. And that's something I messed up. To be quite honest, in not just that relationship, but I've done it in a couple of other relationships, if I'm being honest and thinking about it. But that is the one thing that I'm going to make sure, top priority, I'm going to make sure to improve. Because looking back on all these other relationships, what is the common denominator? Me. So the reasons why they're not working, I mean, some of it is because it was just wrong person, some of it because it's wrong time. It could be a myriad of things, but I've identified that as a problem that I need to fix, because you grow together. Like, that's why friendships outlast relationships, even when you have like disagreements and everything, because you're coming to this person as a friend and you're not coming to them like you would your mate. And it's kind of hard to do that, even though I've had to tell people like, hey, come to me with the same compassion and empathy that I hear that you come in with your friend at. But again, looking back on it, I'm looking at it from a standpoint of, you have to look at it from the other person's standpoint of like, yeah, but you ain't got my heart like that. Like, so I'm gonna come at you in different ways because you draw more emotion in me than that person does, because you don't have my heart like that. But that's where, again, keeping that friendship and everything, keeping that friendship battery and energy, and that good feeling, playful energy that you all have always had, can help you in times like that. But those are just my thoughts. Hey, y'all know what I say. I would look, at least I got the courage to call myself out. Other people will tell you to just forget your feelings and not even talk about it, and everybody's wrong, all your exes are wrong, you never did anything. If y'all have been together or had been together for a certain amount of time, trust me, it's some wrong done on both sides. Along the journey down lover's lane that you all are taking, if you're being honest with yourself, you can look to the sides of the road and see the wreckages that you have caused. Those are just my thoughts, y'all. So I'm about to get up out of here. Thank you for listening. Remember, their words gonna lead you to death. I'm trying to lead you to life. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.